And there we go again. The second roX.KIS game of the day, and they're facing this time Hehe, finally united. We had an amazing first matchup, and we're looking forward to this game. I'm HeflaTV, and joined with me is Coucher. We're from HeflaTV, and thank you that you joined in.
Yeah, definitely a pleasure to have every single one of you here watching us cast this game as quite usual bans coming out. Ancient Apparition by roX.KIS as well as the Invoker banned by Hehe.
Yep. Unfortunately, we don't see Invoker. Like in the first game versus Meteor Makers, he was already banned. In the second game, we finally saw him crosswax, and he did quite some work. It didn't lead to a win, but like, yeah, we had some amazing EMPs, amazing tornadoes out. So yeah, it was a pleasure to see. Second bans coming out: Death Prophet, Ember Spirit. Ember Spirit, of course, potential mid as well, potential safe lane. New to the captain's mode, but always worth a ban in my opinion. And roX.KIS is taking out the Death Prophet, so they fearing push? Maybe.
If Hehe pick up the Slaughter now, it will be exactly like roX.KIS versus Meteor Makers game 1. As roX.KIS did go for the Dazzle first pick as they did on that game.
Yep.
So that would be like somewhat fun to see. But I don't think they'll go for the Slaughter. I mean, it's something that you have to practice beforehand, and I'm not sure if he has done so.
Yeah. But what I like is the Visage pickup, like we saw already once today. Visage play, nice soul assumptions there, and yeah, he's just so strong early and mid game, and especially if he gets some early kills, he can snowball very very fast and make space for the rest of the heroes. And there's the Slaughter.
Yeah, no surprise really. The Desert Slaughter combination just so much minus armor that there's really no way that your enemy can usually fight in the weave. But Nyx Assassin, a very strong pickup for Hehe as well. It can just be a support, maybe even go to the off lane. And every now and then, he's also played in the mid lane.
Yep. But yeah, I like the Dazzle Slaughter combination. And by the way, it's not the first time that roX.KIS is going for this. I think we saw this in their last couple games. We saw this matchup like 3 times already. So they definitely practiced it. And yep, let's see how it works this time, because we already saw it once today, and it sort of worked out. I mean, the result of the game was not in favor of roX.KIS, but yeah, it was interesting to see nice stun combinations, and yeah, the armor you already mentioned, really dangerous tool.
Yeah, definitely. I'm just waiting to see if roX.KIS are gonna take it like to the next level with the minus armor. Maybe if throw in an alchemist, like Bristleback. Even Bristleback could go to the off lane. A really tanky hero of sorts, and just a nasal goo with the minus armor can be really annoying as well.
We see a Bat
And
Rider
and
instead.
yeah,
Yep.
of course the Bristleback with the quills. Yeah, Bristleback banned out now by Hehe.
Yeah, this is, yeah, I think the Bristleback is definitely a right choice. And well, the Bat Rider, in my opinion, is pretty much always good banned material. Like, not having him against you is always good. I mean, he doesn't synergize well with everything, but like, just his initiation is, and the fact that you can pretty much lane him everywhere. We saw Bat Riders in Pro Dota, we saw them in mid, we saw them jungling, we saw them offlaning. Like, he can be pretty much played everywhere, and he's everywhere also dangerous. Like, we saw early kills, and sometimes we saw it all over the Pro Dota scene, that like a Bat Rider initiation at the right place with the right time just made the difference.
Yeah, I have to agree there. And as roX.KIS, they already have a form of initiation with the Slardar. And of course, seeing that the Nyx Assassin is already on the Hehe side, they don't want to pick the Batrider for themselves. And of course, if you don't want it for yourself, you definitely don't want your enemy to have it for all the reasons that you said.
Exactly, yeah. And we have 2 new sets of buns. The Viper. Okay, I didn't see that one coming actually. But then again, a Viper can be pretty annoying. I mean, the Dazzle versus the Viper is kind of a backlash against him, because corrosive skin is every time newly applied, you have some damage over time. Slaughter, well, can be slowed, and the slow is stronger than actually his impulse speed. And the ET, well, the ET is I don't know. It's also ban material. I handle it just like the bat. Having both banned on either team was a good choice. His stun
Yeah,
setup, the sleep, the ulti not so strong in my opinion, unless you get no one interrupting the sleep and like many people are inside of it. But yeah, I actually am looking forward what's coming next, because this is kind of determined the way this game is going. I think we're gonna
yeah,
see hopefully the mid pick
yeah, it
and
might very well
then
be.
yeah
And for the Elder Titan, I think it's a very nice ban because it would have been so devastating with the amplified damage from his passive coming out together with like Slardar blinking in, crashing, and using his amplified damage.
yeah
Just burst somebody down so easily.
yeah. I mean, so far we don't have that magic heavy damage, but like yeah, I mean there's still 3 picks to go, and they actually take their time.
I'd like to
They
see a Tinker from Hehe.
a Tinker. Oh my god! Like
Yeah,
I think it's been ages I casted the Tinker. Like they've
it
really like
definitely has. I mean, I've only seen Tinker in pubs, and even there you don't see it all that often.
yeah,
But with
in
the
smaller
Visage
tournaments we
Birds,
see
you
him still.
can
Yeah.
just combo it.
Well, let's see. But they actually take their time. I think they want to do a very careful move, and it's Venomancer. It's Venomancer.
Yeah,
That's
it's, I
interesting.
mean, slowing the Slardar down when he comes sprinting at you, definitely good. And of course, the Venomancer wards just great offensively, defensively for pushing as well.
Yeah. And the Nature's Prophet now in all 3 games. That's also very interesting. Like he's getting more popular as of late. I like it. I really like it. The potential of TPing in, the potential of ganks, like nice blocks with the trees we saw today, like arrow soaks we saw today. Split push, unfortunately not really successful for Meteor Makers because it was only till the tier 3. They didn't have the chance to actually red down a Rax. roX.KIS was really nicely responding to it. But yeah, like now this time in the hands of roX.KIS, well, we're gonna see. And of course Venomancer, I don't even need to say anything. Like awesome ultimate in combination with Veil of Discord, for example. It's just very lethal. The Plague Wards, awesome siege tool in fights, of course, doing their damage, doing their slow, especially since the patch the wards applied the dot. And we have a Luna. That's a nice call.
Whoa, roX.KIS, that pick was so fast.
Yeah.
But yeah, Luna, I mean, just some extra pushing power together with the Venomancer. They should be able to take down the tier 1 quite early on if they wish to do so.
Yep.
But especially if the Lich, I mean, I really doubt the Lich will go offlane because Nature's Prophet is going for that job most likely. But still, I mean, Lich pickup, wow.
Well, the Lich is always nice. I mean, in late game you have the armor, in early game you have the blast burst, and of course all this time the creeps are getting denied, and you're getting XP since the patch. So, like, Lich has been really nice since the patch, to be honest, and many teams utilize him now. For the Luna, well, we saw in game 1 versus Meteor Maker, we saw was it on Meteor Maker's side? No, on roX.KIS's side, right? We saw the Luna. But she didn't get
Eh,
farm in that game. She was early fighting, and it wasn't really successful. I wonder if he gets more farm early on the Luna, so he can actually from mid game on participate in the fights, get something off, and then in late game we're gonna see that clave spam like crazy. Like there's nothing better than seeing a Luna standing at tier 3, and as soon as that tier 3 is down, like all those claves, it's just a beautiful picture.
Yeah, it is so sick to watch that happen. And there's really no way the enemy team can initiate into that.
Yep.
And but I really like roX.KIS. I mean, even before the Lich pick, just for the early Roshan potential, they are on the dire side, so they have the dire advantage going into Rosh. But once Slardar hits level 6 and they get the amplified damage, Nature's Prophet 3 ends just tank it up and quite a fast Rosh happening. But now with Lich, the ice armor will help even more with that.
Yeah, true. And in the meantime, we saw a puck ban on roX.KIS's side and a TA on Hehe. So both take out a strong mid hero. Maybe they saw even the TA game of roX.KIS last game, and they were like, oh, we don't want to have that TA in our game. And
Yeah,
Shadow Demon now coming.
actually the TA would have been a very nice addition to the minus armor as well.
Yep.
So just heavy physical burst, but Hehe, I mean, they have a pretty nice lineup, definitely designed to fight early on.
Yep. But it's a 4 protect 1, so they have to be careful that they get this game rolling for the Luna. If the Luna gets behind, then I don't know. I think roX.KIS is having here a slight advantage if they are able to disable the Luna early. But yeah, this
Yeah,
is interesting to see. And now roX.KIS is
he
last pick.
has like the better chances, not better chances. I mean, they have to be so careful to make the early to mid game be in their favor. But I'm afraid they're maybe a little bit too squishy, and they are quite level dependent. They need level 6 on every single hero of theirs to fight properly.
Yeah.
But Lich, with the sacrifice, just denying the creeps.
Zeus! Zeus! This is amazing! We have a Zeus, guys! Wow. Like, when did I see the last Zeus in Pro Dota? Please? Someone remind
I
me?
think I saw one yesterday or the day before.
Really?
It was maybe in the Monster Energy Invitational, and I'm not too sure, but I saw one.
Yeah, well, Zeus. What can we say about Zeus? Awesome burst. You can't run from heaven. We have the ultimate, like the most famous one. I really hope I catch every kill there that Zeus is gonna make. And yeah, like later when Zeus gets level as well, like you can't really get away with stacking HP because like Zeus has this percentage burn and also a really nice tool when it comes to sentries or walls around the fight whatsoever or invisibility, small invisibility of whatsoever. Zeus and making it like visible for like about 2 seconds or so, it sometimes really turn fights. Anyway, we're in the game, and well, I'm gonna introduce roX.KIS just because I know the names. We have this is 633 on Slaughter. We have Yol on the Dazzle, which we saw already today. Zidoy on the Furion. Solo is playing the Zeus, and we have Goblak on the Lish with the awesome set, by the way.
And now for the Radiant side, well, maybe slightly stranger name, but still. Relo up on the Luna, being the captain for their team, leaving in a moment up on Shadow Demon with HWA playing the Nyx Assassin, Venomancer being played by Nihis, and last will be Chips Hyan. Chips.
Chips,
He will
I
be
am.
known as Chips.
Chips, we just call him Chips,
Yeah,
just for the
much
sake of a
easier.
shorter name.
But yeah, I mean, the Zeus pickup, I think it's really nice in the regard that now they have magical damage in addition to physical. I mean, Lich together with the Zeus, I think they can nuke just any single hero from Hehe down, from full HP to zero with like 1 or 2 spells.
Yeah. I actually, like, I have to say I don't really like it simply because, I don't know, you stack that Dazzle, you stack that Slaughter, and then I wanted to see something that actually benefits from the armor reduction and armor buff. But like, with Zeus and Lish being there, like, well, I'm
I mean,
actually looking forward for this game.
I have to credit Hehe for that. I mean, banning out the Bristleback, the Templar Assassin, making sure that roX.KIS doesn't get the high impact like minus armor physical damage dealers.
Yeah, that's true. Like having additional minus armor there of whatsoever and something that can crit or has like some initial burst like the TA would have been really dangerous. Just imagine like someone with Slaughter debuff, maybe the Dazzle ulti still like ticking on you and then the TA is just opening on you. I don't even want to see that crit, especially not on a support because it's probably gonna be close to a one shot.
Yeah, but still at the moment, I mean, he all quite squishy heroes. So if Zeus gets a nice start, I'm really afraid that he might get overrun, although it might be the other way around completely. Nyx Assassin maybe a nice spike carapace while Zeus is nuking him, and of course the mana burns after and such.
Yeah. And I'm already talking a bit about the wards, and so far we have both both observers are on the Shadow Demon, and he's heading probably towards either planning one in the mid just for safety against rotations, or this one is supposed to be for the bottom rune. And Visage is, yeah, Visage got the sentries for Hehe. And on the opposite side, we have Yol, just like all the other games. He keeps all the wards and he runs out early in game and just plants those wards. He's probably heading to the top rune, or also like supporting the mid with a defensive ward. We're gonna see about that. And I guess he's gonna keep those sentries just for yeah, dewarding purposes. But like, I don't think there's even a camp block coming out. So far the Venomancer is around the offlane. Maybe he's gonna even end there, and he doesn't even have a ward, and I don't think the Visage is gonna join him there. But we're gonna see the final laning pretty soon.
Yeah, what's your take on the Venomancer solo, by the way? Do you think he'll get anything from that lane at all?
I think he should be happy with level. I wouldn't even talk about CC right now, but like I think if he gets leveled and they're successful, like all he needs is like get those points into the wards. But yeah, a moment is here now. Scouting out the Roshan just in case roX.KIS is going for the level 1. We saw the funny thing is we saw that now every time, like last game the Mirana scouted with an arrow if there's a level 1 Roshan. Like all the teams as of late are really afraid of those level 1 Roshans because it gives so much of an advantage. Like in early ages, almost at level 2 on everybody who was involved, and yeah, of course the gold. So yeah.
Yeah, I think it would have been really far-fetched for roX.KIS to try to go for it. Sure, they had the 3 ends and maybe ice armor straight away, but they just wouldn't have had any damage to bring it down fast enough, I think. Still, you have to be afraid of it. And nice sentry coming out by Yol already, getting 50 gold and just making sure that one observer ward absolutely wasted.
Yep, really nice. That's 50 gold for him, and they have the defensive ward here. The question is, do they go in? I mean, he has a double damage now, so if he would pop that sentry, he could actually easily deward both of it, but he's not going for it. Or maybe he's going back. Maybe he's getting now with the support of Shadow Demon. Oh, they're already smoking up.
Oh, if they can get the kill in the mid lane, but there's the sentry and the observer, they should know there's a sentry. I mean, guys, you know there's a sentry, but oh, Zeus doesn't manage to see it. There goes the disruption. The impale to follow up by the Nyx assassin. They should get an easy kill. Grave chill not even necessary to be used. Double damage up on chips. Gets the kill for the Visage.
Very nice. Very nicely picked up. Very good start for Hehe here. And Venomancer is getting harassed here in the offlane. He has level 1 Gale. That's interesting because with that he doesn't have any harass potential. If he had Poison Sting on that Dazzle, I think that Dazzle would have had to go much earlier out. And on the safe lane we see is Luna solo so far here with Lish and Furin being dual lane. That's interesting. The other two supports, they're gonna handle the pulls of the camps. So far they're just stacking. And yeah, I mean the Luna is now 1-1. She didn't get much of that first creep wave. Let's see how this is gonna develop.
Yeah, I think she won't get too much anyway because Black will be able to keep the lane towards the dire side more most of the time with the sacrifice. Of course the pulls are coming out now, which is nice in return, but the Lich just so annoying for an enemy carry.
Yeah. And
I mean,
interesting to see
even
the
if he gets all the
Venomancer on
creeps.
top. He actually managed to like harass the Slaughter, so he has to use the salve. Like he has now 1 point in Poison Sting, and it actually does quite significant damage on Slaughter. So the first salve is going out, the first Tango went out, and now we see, yeah, roX.KIS is leeching that XP. Like the Treants also try to do something, but Visage is even getting that 16 gold.
Yeah, Black is just camping down there as well.
Yep.
There is the regeneration rune just being kept for good measure, and Venomancer gets slowed down by the poison touch, but only level 1, doesn't have to be afraid.
And he denies his own ward. Really nice place there by Nihis.
Yeah.
Put up the ward just for harassment, and oh, we have
Go
action.
bottom lane, yeah. There is Seedoy going down, Soul Assumption gets the kill. Can they get Black as well? Grave chill, nah, not just in range.
Oh, really nice.
Very nice.
Furin just too far out and enough damage so the Soul Assumption can fly behind. This is the amazing thing about Soul Assumption. You always think, oh my god, he already made it out, but no, then the Soul Assumption is just following you and it's just getting the kill.
Yeah, mid lane, well, Nyx Assassin had a very nice time purely thanks to the first blood going out there. He is leading the last hit chart actually.
Yeah, but not too much. It's a 14-3 versus 11-1, so first kill, yeah, but dominating the lane, not yet.
This Venomancer is just like a boss on this top lane, man. He's
Yeah,
harassing Yol so much.
He's leeching every single XP point he can, and that's good
Oh,
for
they're
him.
going on in now. Poison touch too slow. There will be the level 2 slithering crush and body block as well, and that will be the kill. So very nicely done by roX.
Yeah, I think that Slaughter was just too annoyed by Venomancer leeching all that like precious XP, so he had to die, and it was quite easy.
Yeah, the Venomancer had been playing so ballsy for so long, and he didn't have mana for the Gale as well. And I do think roX.KIS knew that. That's why he could sprint in and just get an easy kill.
Yep. But he's going back. Like, I wonder how long he can sustain on that lane.
Yeah, he will be able to hit at least level 4, maybe those level 2 plague wards having a little bit more HP can't be killed as easily. Although Visage now getting a Ice Blast, Chill Blast, whatever its name is. Yeah,
Yeah.
Frost Blast.
Yeah, it's Frost Blast.
Yeah, into his face, and then just treants right clicking on him. He has to run away from the treants.
Yep. No, it's doing some harass on the Fury, but getting harassed, like, right against him. And Nihis keeps on
Yeah, denying his wards.
own wards. It's pretty funny to watch here.
But if he doesn't do that, I mean, 16 gold for Yol,
Yeah,
it's,
for the Dazzle. He's
it's
happy
still
about
so
it.
nice.
He's really happy about this feed. That's the problem about the Venomancer low level wards. They die so easily. Level 4, like, they're really hard to kill, especially for support. But like, oh, we see a rotation now. Smoked. Visage and Shadow Demon heading top.
Yeah, so far the support duo has been extremely nice for both kills. What can they catch? Dazzle, he doesn't have a shallow grave, he gets slowed down, but after that there is the disruption. BCC going in for the crash and they kill Visage instead. The solo champion flies out, but still not enough. Nihis comes in finally, but just getting raped. Crash on a moment and he gets killed, and Nihis easy on the run. Poison touch to slow him down. It is level 2, so no stun yet, and Sido actually taking some damage in return. There is a TP coming in. Oh, the crush just stuns the Invis Nyx assassin. Sido should go down, but so unfortunate that Nyx assassin just got stunned.
Yeah, lucky timing there. But I think
Yeah,
he still
Sido
goes
will
down.
go down.
Yeah,
Mana
this-
burn. Vendetta.
Well, I think Nyx saved the day there here. This was a
Oh,
free
BCC
for
wants to go
Zero.
up on chip. Now there is the stun before, and actually they might be able to turn it around. Grave Chill. The stun goes out onto the Nyx assassin with the poison touch. Soul Assumption flies, and they need a little bit more damage. Spike Carapace already used. Yol on the run now. Chip is going for BCC. Grave Chill, one more right click or two even. Should be able to get it. Yeah, it does get it though. Will die to Zeus in the end.
No, he won't.
Oh,
The
to a
neutral.
neutral. My God.
The neutral finished the job. That is very lucky for Hehe. Like, the next rotation and the fast respawn, them rotating back in actually saved the day, because this smoke ended up being a 3-0. They absolutely got clean out there, and like, but them coming back and the Nyx coming in, it saved the day. So we have now a 5-on-5 on the scoreboard, and that, yeah, as I said, like, this was close to a fail, but they kind of saved the day there. Plus now this deny by the neutrals.
Yeah, I mean, that deny. Those creeps
Was
do
lucky.
so little damage. The Ghost, okay, 47. But 14 damage from Fell Spirits, it's like...
Yeah.
A Zeus, it's a Zeus, it can nuke the hell out of you. Oh, nice. BCC gets slowed down. Poison Novas popped just in
and
case as well.
Nyx is luring on the bottom lane.
Yeah, reload chest, fading out. And Sido will go down. Spike Carapace use as well. One more right click. Actually, they don't get it. The Luna backed off before. Now, Shadow Demon uses the disruption. Reload dropping really low as well. I think the Thunder God's Wrath was just popped. Yeah.
Yep. You actually can run from heaven. That's a fact now. Zeus
Indeed.
ulti didn't kill anyone.
Oh, he has the regeneration rune. Just look at the spam coming out now. Arc Lightning. Lightning
Yeah.
Bolt.
He knows that, and that's like free spam for Zeus. The funny thing is, with the regeneration rune, you can't even spam fast enough to keep the mana low.
Yeah.
You just have those two abilities, so. We see action on top.
Wow, he should be going down. There is the amplified damage with the crash. And he will indeed go down. BCC takes quite a high amount of damage in return, but will be able to survive in the end and gets a ring of health now. So going for a Vanguard, not rushing the Blink Dagger. What do you think of that?
I think the Vanguard is a good choice here. The wards, I mean, at the current laning at least, like, you have the wards hitting, you have the familiars hitting, this is all... Oh, well, it's all damage to be blocked, and he needs definitely some HP. And maybe even finish that Vanguard first. Maybe he just gets this in for regeneration, preventing having to buy tangos or self even more, or being reliant on the Dazzle. So he just gets that ring up, and yeah.
There might be a bot, there might be a kill going out top lane. If they can slow BCC down, smoke up on chips, and will he find anybody? Yeah, they find Yol instead, so a wasted smoke.
Yep, this is 100 gold down the train, and nice vision coming out here. You all saw it early.
I think the Nyx assassin has a haste rune. Yeah, he's hasted up, but didn't use it for anything really.
Yeah, the Zeus is already like retreating. He's going back to. Oh, actually no, he's not going back to base. No, he does now. He picked up his bottle, and I thought he's coming back already, but no, he's completely gone back. And it's
And
really
Lu-
nice how Slaughter like keeps up that debuff on the Venomancer, so they have vision, but they're still engaged.
Oh, Thundergod's wrap. Top lane, there is some action. Crush misses the when PC's in so much trouble. Shadow Wave heals in, he tries to TP out. Poison Touch up onto a moment, and yes, Slaughter is safe while Visage is dying to Feeder. The Zeus just doing so much damage, and Nihis might be in trouble now. Dazzle finally goes down and needs one more right click. Oh no, Seedoy! Not enough damage. The amplified damage just wore off, and now Feeder will go down in return. Zeus dying to HWA.
And Sido is still in trouble there.
Yeah, the
Familiar
Visage.
scouting him out, stunning him, and I think Nyx will finish the job. And there we go. Even the ward had vision on him, and it's really unlucky because the Slaughter was just about to die too. But I think Visage had cooldown on the familiar drop, because he scouted it out with the familiars. He was hiding there in the trees, but yep, he couldn't get the stun off. So Slaughter successfully TP'd out. This
Yeah,
would
I
have been
mean-
a 4. This would have been 4 deaths for roX.KIS if the familiars had their stun available.
Was a very nice TP away, but before that he completely missed his crush. He hit 0 heroes with that.
Yep.
But at the moment, I mean, Goldblack, level 7 on the Lich. Level 8 now, will get the level 4 Frost Blast, and with that Luna just can't stay on the lane against a Lich.
Yeah, she picked up more mass now, but like that doesn't really. It's not even enough regeneration with the current damage she got, especially because the Luna went 4 points into Lucent Beam, and Luna Blessing she's still behind in it. So what she gets as lifesteal is not as significant, not enough to heal back. She even went 1 point now in Moonclave just to be able to farm that jungle. And I think at the top we're gonna see an engagement.
Top lane, yeah, disruption goes out. It should be an easy Venomous scale, yeah. BCC is slowed down. Familiars flying in now, but TP is coming. Yol uses his ultimate. Minus armor
And the
going
Lich
out.
is coming too, but yeah, they already ran away.
Oh, Visage actually kills Zeus together with HWA in the mid lane in the meantime. Double damage Vendetta hit. Oh god, that must have hurt.
Yep. That was even too fast to catch it for the camera. I'm sorry about that. Zeus just dying within a second.
Yeah, and BCC now got his Vanguard picked up. Makes him just that much tankier. Has a 12 charge magic wand as well. So should be able to survive pretty much anything that is thrown his way. With the Dazzle at least being there. The disruption goes out now. Familiars flying in. There is the Venomous Gale. He still sprints. He's just going down so fast. Thunder God's Wrath flying out as well. 3-man Familiar stun.
Yep.
But just too late. Zeus, 1 lightning bolt. Thunder God's Wrath, and that is a dead Venomancer.
But it doesn't really matter at the moment. We talked about it at the draft. Like, does the Luna get the farm? And at the moment she does. Like, all this harassing and fighting forth and back at the top lane at the moment, it is giving the Luna space. She is 64 and 12. She picked up the mobile bus, as I said. PT is ready, and she got 800 still spare. The ultimate is ready.
Oh, top lane, Slaughter getting the overpoint, but the Nyx Assassin doesn't get the kill. Spike Herp is used already and goes down in return. Just underestimating the healing power of the Dazzle.
Yep.
Now slow up onto the Slaughter, but Venomancer uses his ultimate, and now Zeus coming in once again to get the kill. Nature's Prophet ultimate actually finishing the job, but nice turnaround by roX.KIS.
And this
there.
ultimate won't finish him off, unfortunately. Like, the poison stops ticking at 90 HP. Dazzle made sure he got like 1 more heal there, and yeah, it was unfortunately not enough. So he sacrificed himself there in Vayne, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean the Slaughter, the Vanguard coming is just so much help there.
By the way, it's also something we haven't talked about, like the Zeus ultimate, Furion ultimate combination, because in the second the Zeus ultimate does hit, it gives vision on everyone, and that also makes it possible for Furion to actually hit with his ultimate. If they time it correctly, you can even double hit heroes that run away, that are probably even in the base. This is something we haven't caught at the draft. This also is really interesting. I mean, this time the vision on the Venomancer came from the Slaughter Amplify, But like in other situations, I think we're gonna see a couple of those ultimate stacks.
Goldblack might be going down now in the mid lane, yeah. There is the medallion first, he pops his ultimate but goes down nevertheless. Chip getting the lane kill and Nyx Assassin should be able to escape. BCC though, with the amplified damage, gets the crush onto Chip's visage. He has 3 stacks of Grave Reaper's cloak, but there was a Thunder God's Wrath? Or? Yeah.
Yeah, there was.
It was used. But mid lane now, BCC gets stunned up by the Nyx. Nothing more happening. Oh, there is the stun. Spike Carapace just 1 millisecond too later. Now reload coming in. Zeus might go down, I think. The Luna should be faster, should be able to track him down, but decides not to.
No, I don't think it's wise to, because Zeus has really a lot of burst damage, and Mirana has, I mean, even with agility PTs right now, 800 HP, this is not much for Zeus to chew through. If there's any support coming, then the Luna is risking her life. But bottom, Nyx opening on the Furin.
Oh, Furin will definitely go down.
Yeah, this is like... It was already sick to see the Vendetta plus the Medallion of Visage in mid. That Lish went down 80%.
Some action going down maybe? Yeah, there goes the disruption. I think Relo wants to go with the Eclipse. Eclipse is thrown out. Zeus going down already. Y'all couldn't save him. The Shallow Grave just didn't come out in time. But now Relo going down in return. BZZ doing some work. Grave chilled up, but still so fast with the sprint, just in case there was a Shallow Grave. Because, of course, the Soul Assumption could have flown out. Now, Goldblack is there. Frost Blast, but ultimate on cooldown.
Yeah, he's
just killing a familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really want to get Chip. Nature's Prophet ultimate flies out. 8 HP! Oh god.
He's still dying to the dazzle.
Poison touch.
Poison touch, yeah. That's unfortunate for the Visage, but yeah, nice rotation there by roX.KIS. Coming ahead of this fight. And the Luna, also really unfortunate. She popped Eclipse when she saw the Zeus being cursed up after the disruption, and well, she thought all the beams are going in there, but like the new creep wave came, Zeus died really slow, and therefore she ended up like being slowed by the dazzle, and then the rotation came in.
Yeah,
I think there was a cleaner way to do this fight. She could have maybe gotten out.
Yeah,
but she's
might have been.
That's all she needs. I mean, get that Luna farm, and I think he is definitely standing quite strong here still.
Yeah, definitely needs to finish up that BKB before he can be a major part in the fights. Otherwise, the Lich and the Zeus just rip her apart too fast.
And the Nyx, I like that the Nyx is very active. I mean, he was almost involved in all of the pickups so far, and I think we're gonna see it again.
Yeah, Nyx definitely has been the man of the match so far, and Goldblack here will go down. Vendetta hits, Spike Carapace used as well actually. Goldblack still surviving, dodging the stun. Goes down in the end, but roX.KIS. BCC is trying to react. Comes in with a Blink Dagger, newly acquired. Poison Touch up on Nyx Assassin as well now. Crutch hits him, and yeah, finally Zeus comes in to just finish up with the damage. Visage is now sprouted up, but Yol going down in return. Shallow Grave saves sometime as reload. Oh, just bursted, couldn't do anything as 4 heroes fall, and roX.KIS losing only 1.
This was a very greedy gang already, diving that tier 1 tower, being absolutely under vision. Goldblack, nice juking there. Like, did you see, like, he cast interrupted 3 times the impale, and like, on the 4th time he still missed it. Like, really nice turnaround, nice rotations. The Fury and mobile as such already. Like, the Shallow Grave again saving someone, Zeus rotating in, and that burst damage of the Luna. Like, Luna wanted to come in, wanted to cast something, but she instantly got the crush in the face, and like, yeah, nice turnaround there. That gives roX.KIS definitely an advantage. While they do Roshan a fast go for the grabs, we have 4000 XP now in favor for roX.KIS, just right after the recent kills. And we have a 1500 gold advantage for roX.KIS. So even though it's 13-17 now on the charts, still not much of a lead. So this game can go both sides, and I like it. Yeah, absolutely like it.
Yeah, tight games are always better, but Blink is there. Now, oh, Nyx Assassin can't go in with Spike Carapace used, but BCC is patient. I mean, he used it at the very end of it, but I think HWA will go down nevertheless.
Yeah, very nice. Lala being just too fast, and the vision on him.
And
nice
he's going to get a moment as well. Blink there, crash, amplify damage. There will be a disruption, I think. Yeah, up onto Slaughter, he might be able to escape, but I don't think so. Demonic Purge, go for it. Thunder God's Wrath not getting the kill, and now BCC turning around. Finally, Demonic Purge comes out. And they can't pursue this further? Or can they? Well, they could easily with the Aegis. Maybe
Oh,
just not
he
needed.
might
Yeah,
actually
he
go
goes in. Yeah, a moment dies. The Crush gets the kill.
Nice. And we actually missed a kill. Like the Luna finished off the Nature's Prophet while all this tower dive was going on.
Yeah, very nicely done by her.
Yep.
Getting her a little bit closer to that BKB.
This is also a very nice goal transition for her because she just got the kill on Nature's Prophet. She got an entire creep wave and now she's going out to clear the Ancients here. She doesn't get a triple stack. I think this is a... Yeah, I know this is just a dual stack, but still, this is enough to get her the Mithril Hammer, and the BKB should come soon. But like, roX.KIS is using that time. They pushed tier 1 tower. Theoretically, the Luna could have stayed, even with her HP, and go for that tier 1 tower in return. It's on 200 HP. This would have been a nice 1-for-1 trade after fight gone bad. So, but yeah, she doesn't, and they're done with the tower really fast, and I think they come in for defense. Yeah, Furin is coming now.
Yeah, actually, roX.KIS, their item progression is looking pretty nice at the moment. I think BCC is closing in on the BKB as well. At least I think that's probably what he's going for.
And they're rotating
there's
in
Oh,
Into mid.
Chips might be in trouble. Yeah, there is the Crush, but instant disruption coming out. And BC actually going down. Thunder God's Wrath flies out together with Nature's Wrath. And BC still not dead. Leech ultimate, go black. Oh
There's
god,
the
just
Aegis
using
pop.
the item to get the kill. So an Aegis for a hero. As well, almost everybody's so damn low on the side of Hehe.
Yeah, I love really the usage of the Wrath here by Zeus. He doesn't use it to like get kills. He just brings them low. So he actually has to consider: do we go in that fight? Like we already got the Zeus ulti. We are like on 80%, 70%, even a bit lower for the supports. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And they rotate now in the tier 2 push.
Yeah, but Zeus also has the Veil of Discord. So if you can actually get that on some hero, and follow up with a Lightning Bolt and Frost Blast. Oh, nice Venomous Gale hitting Zeus as well as the Lich. But can they do anything? Blink in, but immediately impaled up by the Nyx Assassin. The Nyx just wanted to impale the Dazzle, but...
And this Lada being so aggressive. Look at him, he's just... Yeah, there he comes.
Yeah, 2-man Crush. Very nicely done. Vicious will go down. But the Eclipse kills BCC. Can they get Zeus as well? Nature's Prophet ultimate flies around, kills the Shadow Demon. Venomous Poison, no, I mean, goes out. And Seedoy goes down as well. Shallow Grave keeping him alive for the time being. And Zeus kills off Luna. So far, a 3-for-2 exchange or 3-for-3 buyback by the Nature's Prophet. I know. God damn. Double kill goes out. Thunder God's Wrath. Zeus out of mana and Yol on the run. I think he will go down as well. To the Nyx Assassin. He should at least, by all means. Trying to juke it out. Can he force that? No.
Yep.
Stun comes out.
Very nice. Zeus in the meantime just TP'd out. And yeah, I mean he's still slowed now by the poison and already heading for the next lane. But yeah, overall the fight, I don't know, I think roX.KIS, even though they lost everything at the end, but they still came out quite decently out of this. I mean, they got all the kills, especially on the Luna. That's a very interesting kill for them. And just the Nyx survived. And I mean, you mustn't take in consideration that like 2 other heroes of Hehe died before that, so...
Yeah, plus 2 heroes also used buyback on Hehe, both the Venomancer as well as the Visage.
Yeah, I think this was a very decent fight for roX.KIS. Maybe a bit overextension. I think they underestimated that Luna was in range and popped that Eclipse. They got caught out. Lich and Slaughter both close to the Luna as the only target, so all the beams went into it. Like Slaughter died so fast that the Shallow Grave wasn't even there to do anything.
Yeah, definitely true there. But item progression wise now, does roX.KIS have anything else? Yeah, Necro 3 is now finished up on Nature's Prophet.
Yeah,
so
and you saw last fight how much damage it did on the Nyx. Like the Nyx had to go back, use Spire Carapace against the Necro alone just to not die there. And I mean, you always have to take in consideration if the Zeus ulti is up.
Oh, BCC might be in some trouble. HW is following him. Vendetta hit with the stun and the mana burn, but no real follow up there. He has almost 2k HP, so doesn't have to be afraid.
Yeah, they wanted the tower anyway. I think this was just distraction on tower. But more interesting is like the Nyx got now a double damage rune bottled, and he does not have Amplify on him. So for roX.KIS, he's
And
still
Luna has a
invisible.
fresh BKB, and Eclipse coming up in 5 seconds.
Yep,
So if they want to look for a fight now,
I think they can
is
if they want to.
opportunity.
And the familiars are dewarding now in a second. Yeah, there it goes. Bye-bye for the ward. And actually that leaves roX.KIS without any vision at the current state. No, there's not a single observer ward out for roX.KIS. So they're playing blind right now. So the vision advantage is definitely on Hehe's side here.
Yeah, very nice for them at least. Something's going for them definitely. Veil of Discord with the lightning bolt. Just not enough magic ones after that. Veil of still fine.
It still does 300 damage on the Luna, just like that. That's how much it hits. I think they just want to get the tower.
Will go down. Yeah, it even got destroyed by the familiars. No deny coming out. HW trying to just sneak in a stun or vendetta hit.
Yeah. Unfortunately, oh no, he used the double damage. It already ran out. But yeah, he wants to go in now.
Necrobook is popped. They see HW crush onto the Nyx as well as Sheldon even goes down. Reload pops. The BKB Eclipse is there. BCC Shallow Grave up just in case by y'all. And now they are backing off. Actually, roX.KIS is dropping quite low. But Nihis will go down to the last arc lightning of the Zeus. Vicious actually might get the kill back on the Zeus, but it won't matter in the end. Just such a heavily won fight. Another Shallow Grave flies out as Vicious takes his fall.
Very nice.
Complete team wipe for 0 deaths.
So much AoE coming out. Like the crush hitting 2. We have the Raft. The Lich ulti was bouncing. I think 5 or 6 of those bounces were on heroes. Just 1 went into the BKB of the Luna. Like all the random damage. Dazzle got twice the poison off. Dazzle had rescued twice a hero with Shallow Grave. Very nice fight there by roX.KIS. This game we see the Dazzle absolutely paying off. Absolutely paying off. And Furin does what a good Furin does. He pushes tower while all the enemies' heroes are down. So I think this tier 1 is going easily down to
Yeah,
roX.KIS.
I think the tier 1 tower has stood for as long as possible anyway already.
Oh no, actually, he goes out now. Shadow Demon shoos him away. The tower is probably getting the knight.
Yeah, I think so. Looks
Yes,
like it.
this is the tower the knight.
So something going for Hehe at least.
Well, yeah, I mean, tower down is tower down. The knight is a better version of down, but still.
But now BKB finished up on BCC and yeah, going in for the Luna. Thunder God's Wrath flying out as well. The bash is coming there from the passive of Slardar and TP coming in by HWA. Blinking in, missing the stun, getting veiled up, used by Carapace, and I don't think BCC, oh actually BKB, he really wants to go for it. There is the Sprout as well, he gets stunned up and they do kill him in the end. Nature Prophet getting the kill and BCC just going for more. Venomancer in so much trouble, the crash will come off cooldown and Venomancer will go down. Soul Assumption just barely scratching the Slardar really.
Yeah, it's amazing that Slaughter is just going. Yeah,
And GG is called.
They call it. They call it. Really nice play by the Slaughter there. In combination, like the additional damage of Thunder God's Wrath. Like he came in, crushed. The second hit was a stun. The Zeus ultimate does the damage on top of that, and that's pretty much it. That was enough for a kill. Anyway, guys, we're the casters from HeflaTV. I'm HeflaTV. Casting with me is Coucher. Thanks for tuning in. Game 2 is coming up in a second, and there's even more to come today. This is just the second out of 3 roX.KIS games. We have another Join Dota game coming soon at 20 CAT. Stay tuned, grab a beer, grab whatever you want, and be back in like 5 minutes, I think. See you soon.